Hello everybody, it Mac here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Heist update and the actual Heist themselves, and were they worth the wait of how long we had to wait for Heist to come out. So this is going to be kind of, I guess you could call it a review of the Heist update. I'm not really going to mention the vehicles or the clothing or all that, or the guns. I'm going to probably make a separate video to that. And the reason why this took quite a bit of time to make is I just wanted to get a few roles in there and just get a good feel of Heist, and it's going to be more of a discussion. I want to get your thoughts as well. I want to get some of the community's thoughts on this. So Heist update came out a few weeks ago, and I just want to talk about them, and I really want to talk about more of the Heist themselves. So this is going to be mainly the Heist. We got 5 Heists to talk about. So I'm going to be talking about them. So let's go through some of the Heist. So first Heist isn't really a heist. It's more of just the Fleeka bank job. I mean, I actually kind of enjoyed it. Before I get into this, I really want to say a lot of these heists I did with no friends. Like, I did a few with friends here and there, but I did most of them with randoms, which I guess really impacts the way I think about these. I'll be honest, there are people that will run you over with their car, fail the mission in the weirdest ways. Sometimes they'll even give you 0% of the cut, so just keep that in mind. I did play most of these with random. So the Fleeka bank job, I did it with a random player. I did it once, but I did a few setups with a few other people. Here and there, but I've only done the finale once, and I was the driver, and it's I would say honestly, being the driver is kind of boring on there. The setup for the Fleeka bank job was actually quite nice. I mean, the scope out was pretty boring, especially if you're not the driver. I could assume that it's going to be very boring for you because you're just sitting in the car listening to Lester. And I think the Steal the Karen Kuruma one was also pretty fun, honestly. I think it was quite nice. I mean, it's the quickest heist, so you could probably do it, 15 minutes all the way through if you, do fast enough. And I mean, the cut wasn't that amazing. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's $70,000 minus the setup cost, which is only like $10,000. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think like the final take is like $70,000 to like maybe $100,000. I don't know exact price on that. But I mean, it's only for 2 people, so you only have to split it for 2 people, which is quite nice. Next, we have to go into the prison bank job. And this one I've probably done the most. And I do not like this one. I don't really like it. I've done it so many times, and that may be why. I mean, the setups were just tedious, in my opinion. I think the prison break one was probably my least favorite. It has a lot of points where you're just driving, which is probably the worst part, in my opinion. I think the finale was actually, it was okay. Whenever I did it, I was the demolition guy, and I did this with randoms as well, the finale at least. And I did it with randoms, and we were done. Like, I'm in the buzzard, we're basically done. And then they parachute, and they have to get out of the plane because we're already done. They have to land on the ground, so I have to pick them up with my buzzard. And then one of them dies. So overall, I just didn't really like the prison break one. So I don't know how it is for the pilot. Now, I have done a little bit of it in being the prisoner, but I haven't completed it being the prisoner because somebody left out, or I guess they lagged out or something. So I never actually got to complete the I guess I haven't completed the entire finale, but I kind of know exactly what it is. Next is the Humane Labs one, and I really like the Humane Labs one. It has some pretty good setups. They're always fun. I mean, you got the one where you gotta steal the Valkyrie, you got one where you gotta steal the Hydra, you got one where you gotta get the EMP. You also have one where you have to deliver the EMP, which I hated that one. I just don't really like the stealthy parts of the heist, but that one wasn't terrible. The actual finale was kind of underwhelming. I was really hoping for us to be able to, like, use the Hydra in it or something. I know you have to, like, get the EMP. And it's fun. It's a fun heist finale. Was hoping for a little bit more. I haven't done it as the gunner, so I think that would be kind of cool. I have heard that being the gunner is kind of boring because all you do is just shoot out like cops and stuff. But overall, I actually did it with the thing, and just overall, it wasn't that amazing. I think it was okay, but it just the Humane Labs finale, it was kind of underwhelming. I was hoping for a little bit more, but that isn't to say that the actual heist is bad. It's a very good heist. I really like it, especially the one where you gotta take out the where you gotta go onto the ship and take the Hydra. That was very fun. I really like that one. So the next one is called Series A, which I wouldn't really call Series A necessarily a heist. It's more of just missions. And that isn't to say it's a bad thing. Series A is probably my favorite. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it was just because it's for Trevor, or, you know, maybe it's just because it's quick, it's easy. I really like the one where you gotta go onto the yacht. I really like the finale for it. The finale for the Series A was probably my favorite finale so far. It's just, even though it's so quick, I just really like Series A. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I did it with a few friends or something. I also did Humane Labs with a few friends as well. So, yeah, basically, I actually kind of like the Series A. I mean, the vehicles that you get, all you really get is the Karen Technical. You don't get the Lost Slam Van. Pretty sure all you get is just the Karen Technical. I don't think you get anything else. But overall, you don't get too much money for Series A. I think it's actually the least paid for all of the 4-player heist. I know the Humane Labs is like, I think $600,000 on hard. I think the Series A is $500,000 on hard for the final cut. But you do get but the setups do give you quite a bit of money. So I just really like Series A. It was pretty fun. Next, we're going to be talking about the final heist, which is Pacific Standard. I am not that big of a fan of Pacific Standard, and that may just be because I've done this with randoms. I have not actually completed the actual heist. I know what the finale is. I started doing the finale, but some people, like, whenever we were getting on the bikes and stuff, they just lagged out and stuff. So, yeah, I haven't done the finale yet. I haven't gotten, like, the actual ending to it. I didn't really like the convoy one, but that was just mainly driving around. They didn't really live up to expectation in a little bit. Although, whenever I did this heist, all of the times I got invited to it with randoms, all the time I did them, they were all in the assisted aim. So, I did all the other ones with free aim, but this one I did with assisted aim partial, or, you know, maybe even assisted aim full, I don't know really. And that was probably one of the bigger problems I had with this, is just, it wasn't that fun. Maybe that was just because I did use assisted aim, and that's not me saying that assisted aim is bad. It's just that I think heists are more fun with free aim, just because it takes more skill. So, would I say the heists were amazing? There were a few things I would change. I think the prison break heist wasn't that great. The Fleeca bank job could have been a bit more, I guess, maybe. Now we have waited, like, what is it, 500 days for the heist update. And would I say that it was worth it? For 5 heists, really only 4. I mean, if you think about it, heist setups, and even the finales to an extent, are pretty much just missions. Like, let's just be honest, they're pretty much just missions with maybe cutscenes and some, you know, they may be better than missions, but overall they're just kind of missions with a small twist, you know, so that you're more incentivized to stick to the end. I was wishing for more. Now, we will probably get more later on, but overall, my favorite heist was probably maybe Series A, but the Humane Labs one was actually pretty fun for an actual, like, heist. Now, would I say that this was worth the 500 days? Now, this is not talking about vehicles or guns or anything like that. This is just gonna be the actual, I think the vehicles and all that were pretty nice, but for actual heist, if they just came out with these heists, nothing else, I think it wouldn't have been. I think pretty much just 4 heists, and then of course the connection issues are pretty bad. And you know, this is probably just because I did them with mostly randoms most of the time. I did a few with you know, a few setups and a few heists with friends and stuff. But mostly it was just randoms. I was hoping for a bit more, but hopefully we do get some more heists in the next couple updates. And that isn't to say that these heists were bad. It's just I just want a few more. Maybe that's just because I have done them already, and I'm still hoping to, you know, do some more different roles with them. I think you know, what about doing some of the different roles in the finale? What about the prison guard one, or the pilot for the prison break? Or what about doing the one for the the chopper pilot for the Humane Labs one? Or Series A, you don't really have that many roles in there. I was hoping for a bit more, but overall I was kind of surprised by the Heist update. And that's just my thoughts. I know this is pretty long commentary, but just let me know what your thoughts on these heists are. I mean, did you like them? Did you not like them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And also, what was your favorite heist? My favorite heist, probably Humane Labs. The only problem with the Humane Labs one was that we already kind of knew everything from the IGN articles and all that. We kind of already knew all the setups and all that. Oh, also the Insurgent from the Humane Labs one. That one was pretty nice. I like that one. But I also really like the Series A one as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your favorite. And also let me know if you think that they were worth the wait. So I hope you enjoyed. Feedback's always appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.